Hello and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Michael Krudzma. I'm going to be your host for this evening. The stage is set here at Huron High School in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as AFC Ann Arbor gets set to host Saginaw Valley State University for this 2018 season opening friendly. In St. Joseph Mercy of Ann Arbor, Bank of Ann Arbor, Probility Physical Therapy, Ann Arbor Sports Commission, Audi of Ann Arbor, North Peak Brewing Company, and Revel and Roll. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. The stage is set here at Huron High School in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as AFC Ann Arbor gets set to host Saginaw Valley State University for this 2018 season opening friendly. Thanks again for joining us here. I'm your host, Michael Krudzma. We do appreciate you being alongside us tonight. The weather's certainly been a little kinder, thankfully, for this weekend here. Last weekend, AFC Ann Arbor was scheduled to play their first match, their first friendly of the 2018 season, and unfortunately were unable to do so due to the weather. The field was a sheet of ice and left it in unplayable conditions. That match was made up this past week on Wednesday as the Mighty Oak ran out 2-0 winners in that match. Thankfully, this evening we have some sun peeking out from behind a day of clouds, and we are getting set here for AFC Ann Arbor to kick off.
Number 3, Ludwig Sigo. At midfield, number 6, Jordan Montoya. At forward, number 7, Yuri.
And fans, we are all set as the teams are walking out here onto the field just as we prepare for kickoff at 7 p.m. Taking a look at the lineup here for your Mighty Oak. Certainly bit of a different starting 11 than we may see later on this season. Starting with number 2, Kenny Vasquez, number 3, Ludwig Asigo, number 6, Jordan Montoya, playing on the left wing this evening. Number 7, Yuri Farkas will be playing on the opposite wing on the right. Number 8, Marlon De Freitas, playing at the right back spot for us this evening. Number 9, Kyle Breitmeyer starting up front. Number 10, Hector Morales in the center of midfield. Alongside him in midfield will be Marco Bernardini. We also have Matthew Brame holding down the center back position alongside of Sergio Campbell. And in goal for the Mighty Oak, Nick Berry. Sides are all lined up, and just going to go through the national anthem here and get this match underway this evening.
Of our national anthem.
And we're just about set here to kick off this match, getting things underway. Fans, you can expect to see a little bit of a different lineup than what we may have become accustomed to from Eric Rudlin in the past. It looks like this evening he will be working with a 4-3-3, having sort of a 3 midfield pair, with Kenny Vasquez dropping back a little bit deeper in a holding position, and then allowing Hector Morales the space and freedom to move forward in the attack for the Mighty Oak. Supporting, obviously, Kyle Breitmeyer starting up top. Kyle was one of our best goal scorers last year, alongside Yuri Farkas, who playing on the right wing. We're happy to have him back as well for this season. A couple of returners featuring in this match. There you see the captain, Matt Brame, Frenchie as he's known around these parts, getting ready to get this match underway for us this evening.
It's now time to get on your feet and make some noise for the Capelli Sport Ball Talk. I need you up on your feet.
And it looks like it'll be Kyle Breitmeyer and AFC Ann Arbor getting us started here. A prompt kickoff time, 7 o'clock. It's a sunny evening here in Ann Arbor, Michigan at Huron High School. And with that, the match and the 2018 season for AFC Ann Arbor are underway as Kyle Breitmeyer drops the ball back. We are underway. It'll be good to see the men getting some touches early on here as Frenchie on the ball plays back for Nick Berry. Nick Berry is a new addition to the Mighty Oak this year. Goalkeeper out of the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. also played for the Milwaukee Torrent last season in the NPSL. He put in quite a shift against us in Ann Arbor last year and made several big saves and earned Milwaukee an important point at a time in the season where they were certainly looking to pick up as many points as possible. Nick is a welcome addition, and we are excited to see him here. Long throw-in comes in from the Saginaw Valley defender. And it looks like it'll be heading back Ann Arbor's way. Luda Asigo tossing the ball in. One of a few trialists in the squad listed this evening. We do have a couple of players who are certainly giving, Eric Rudland is giving them a trial to see how this season will pan out for them. If they are able to make it into the squad, they will be certainly looking to impress the coach this evening. There's Marlon de Freitas with throw-in. Yuri looks to settle, and Saginaw Valley are on the break. It's looking like it might start off to be a very tight affair in the middle of the field here. A lot of quick passes, and both teams will be looking to assert their dominance here early on. Here's Yuri Farkas. And he's clipped up just before the halfway line. It'll be a free kick for AFC Ann Arbor. There's Sergio Campbell. The ball's played out wide to Yuri. Hector Morales with the switch. Brought down well by Luda, but it looks like he was out of bounds. We'll be going back to Saginaw Valley. We'll be certainly looking to see these players try to gel as best as possible this evening. As mentioned, it is a little bit of a mixed bag in terms of starters, returners, and new faces, so all players involved will definitely be looking to get an understanding of their teammates and the system, and try and get comfortable as early as possible. There's Frenchie ushering the ball out, and it'll be a goal kick for Nick Berry. Drop back to Sergio Campbell, and he'll play it all the way back to the keeper, Berry. Here's Vasquez. He looked long, he thought about it, opted not to. It certainly looks like we'll be trying to play through the wings and use the width. There's a lot of pace in this team. You look at Jordan Montoya, Yuri Farkas. Luda Asigo also is a pacey player as well for sure. And Marlon in at the right back position. Here's Yuri. Vasquez. And it looks like they've whistled a foul here. That'll be going to Saginaw Valley. It's a free kick in a good position on the right side of the box. Little early pressure here. Good opportunity to get a couple bodies in the box. And they decide to play it short. And that one's going to roll all the way back to the keeper. Breitmeyer drops it back to Morales. He looks for the big switch out wide. And it's brought down, but Saginaw Valley defender is able to step in and make the interception. And they'll look to break out here. Neither team has really been able to settle in quite yet.
I don't think so.
Okay, if I am, just holler.
But there's still plenty of time left in this match for
Catch it?
Yeah, just
AFC Ann
over
Arbor
there.
to find their rhythm.
Way out?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Some good pressure coming from the midfield from Marco Bernardini, another trialist for the Mighty Oak this evening. We'll certainly be keeping our eyes on him this evening and his performance as well. Throw is taken quickly. And it's played inside to Kenny Vasquez. It's a nice touch there. Keep possession for the Mighty Oak. Sergio Campbell on the ball there, playing at the right center back position. Campbell, a Jamaica international, also spent time in the USL. He's a big, strong player, and I know he adds a lot. It's a strong central partnership there in the defensive line between Matt Brame and Sergio Campbell as Brame looks long. It's headed clear, but brought down by Jordan Montoya. And they look to go wide with Yuri Farkas. Now Marlon. Oh, and it's a good ball through the box, but nobody was there. Cut out well by Brame. Looks like the Mighty Oak are getting a little more comfortable now on the ball. They're starting to connect on some of their passes and put together some good moves going forward. And there's KB9, he's in. He clips it, and it's in! What a finish from Kyle Breitmeyer. Well, the keeper really didn't have much chance there. He went down to his right, and Kyle had the presence of mind to just clip it over him to the left side, into the back of the net, to put the Mighty Oak up 1-0 here. Well, Kyle is certainly no stranger to finding the net for the Mighty Oak, and he begins his 2018 campaign with another goal. 1-0 AFC Ann Arbor. It was a great ball over the top to find him as well. Kyle controlled well, muscled his defender out of the way, flipped the ball over the keeper and into the back of the net. It was a strong finish. Kenny Vasquez on the ball now. Finds Marco. Brain looking long. And it looks like Ludas Eager was not able to keep the ball in there on the line. It'll be going back to SVSU. Mighty Oak are looking to put a little pressure on here, leaving a couple numbers forward. They're trying to capitalize now. Intercepted well by Campbell. And it's always good to get a goal on the sheet early here in the friendly matches. I know that Kyle and the entire team will be happy to have a 1-0 lead early on. Certainly changes the way the game is played, leaving the visiting start to find their rhythm and get a feel for this team as they try to work out how the partnerships and pairings will start to form as the relationships develop. This team will start to come together, and the picture will become more clear and clear in terms of who will be playing together as the season progresses. Step in. Yuri shields the ball well, but isn't able to keep it under control. It'll stay with Saginaw Valley. Good pressure from Jordan Montoya. He deflects it. And the Saginaw Valley midfielder is able to come away with it. Morales spreads it out wide nicely with the outside of his left foot to Yuri Farkas. Farkas cutting inside. Still going. And the shot's deflected. But it looks like there was a foul called on that play, and it'll be going back to Saginaw Valley. Now, that's certainly a connection that we know well from last season, as well as from their collegiate careers between Yuri Farkas and Hector Morales. Two are both Madonna University Crusaders when they're not sharing the pitch with the mighty Oak of AFC Ann Arbor. Certainly be looking for a lot of goals and a good connection between the two in the midfield for the rest of the season.
Be sure to visit AFCAnnArbor.com, where we post the audio just an hour after the show. WTKA Sports Talk 1050, a proud partner of the mighty Oak.
It was a good ball from the Saginaw Valley defender over the top, but it wasn't able to connect as Marlone sees the ball out for an AFC throw-in. Breitmeyer looking to head it on. And Saginaw Valley were in there. As the striker leaves a leg in late, and it looks like Nick Berry took the full force of that. He was offsides, but Berry had come out already to claim. Looks like he'll be all right. Both players certainly seem shaken up, and it's certainly something you never like to see in these early games, especially preseason friendlies, when two players are just going for a 50-50, and despite the whistle having gone, both were already in motion to make the play, and unfortunately made contact with each other. It looks like they're both all right. Both be carrying on. As Berry plays long, good opportunity for the Mighty Oak to release some pressure. Saginaw Valley were starting to certainly try a couple of things and make some moves going forward, but AFC look to be back in control here now. It's Jordan Montoya spreading wide for Marlone, and he's just not quite able to keep it in. the right wing. Marlone's certainly more of a wing back player. He likes to get forward. He uses pace. He's not afraid to attack and go right at defenders. Certainly makes for one scary right wing for the Mighty Oak with Yuri Farkas just in front of him. Here's Brame. Over to Campbell. Back to Brame. It's a good ball through to Montoya. It's a nice touch. Settled well by Marco Bernardini, the trialist. And Saginaw Valley look to break and win themselves a throw-in. Despite the early goal, it has mostly been an even match between the two sides so far. Both teams still fighting to gain some dominance here and find their form. As Morales. Ball's dropped back to Brame. Now Vasquez. Frenchie moving forward. And he looks for a long ball over the top to Yuri. He finds him. No offside flag. Yuri was in there. And the SVSU keeper came out, made the save well. And it was necessary. Yuri was in and had brought the ball down. Given a little more time, it could have been a different story and bigger advantage for the Mighty Oak. It was a good ball by Frenchie over the top. He settles here now and plays back to Barry. Barry looks wide, but it's a misplaced pass. And it gives Saginaw Valley a good throw in here in a dangerous spot. Touched inside, but closed down well. It was a combination. Asigo and Montoya there on the left. Oh, but a bad giveaway. Saginaw Valley are in here. No flag. Brame is there to sweep clear. That was a good opportunity for Saginaw Valley. Their first real attacking opportunity of the match so far. Will be another throw-in. And it looks like the Saginaw Valley player is down. Unclear if it's a cramp or what exactly happened there. But it appears he'll be carrying on here. And the Mighty Oak have everybody back here to defend this deep throw in. As Morales heads clear. Here's Farkas. And he's fouled. It'll be a free kick for AFC Ann Arbor. Well, that's certainly one of the things that we've become accustomed to with Yuri Farkas is his physicality. Stands at about 6 feet tall, maybe 6'1", but he uses his body well. He shields players extremely well. He's strong in the dribble, and he's a very hard player to take off the ball. Now Campbell. Does well to get out of trouble there. Here's Barry looking long. And it's another long one from Barry. Giving Saginaw Valley the throw-in. And it looks like it was intentional from Barry. Clearly something is not right following that challenge with the Saginaw Valley striker where he was hit. Unclear if it's an arm or a leg issue, but Nick Barry will come out. And you hate to see that for Nick. As mentioned, a good goalkeeper, NPSL experience playing against the Mighty Oak last season with the Milwaukee Torrent. And you just never want to see that, a player going down, especially in a 50-50 early on in a preseason friendly. And it looks like it'll be Joe Smith in goal here for the Mighty Oak moving forward. It's a nice touch inside, but Morales is back to cover, slowing down the Saginaw Valley attack. Montoya steps in to win, and Vasquez plays out wide for Marlon. To Farkas. He goes inside. Hector turns out of trouble nicely. Drops back for Brame. The Mighty Oak look to attack down the left. It'll be a throw-in.
Stay right.
And it's a deep throw in here for AFC Ann Arbor. As we are just entering into the 25th minute of this match, the Mighty Oak hold a 1-0 lead through Kyle Breitmeyer. His smartly clipped ball over the top of the keeper after a nice through ball to give the hosts the advantage here. And it was a good throw, but unfortunately not able to make the connection. It looks like he was looking for Yuri Farkas or Hector Morales in the box there. It was a good toss, but rolls out. And Saginaw Valley will look to attack now. Here's Morales. Back to Brame. Square for Campbell. The Jamaican looks long. Oh, and it's brought down well by Farkas. He looks inside, sees nothing, so he'll drop back. Now Campbell. Cross for Frenchie. Oh, it's a nice turn by Kyle Breitmeyer. He's looking for Yuri down the right. Farkas will get there. He made the touch, but wasn't able to round the defender as Morales intercepts. Trying to work his way through two bodies there on the right. Giving away to Breitmeyer. Now Farkas. Inside for Vasquez. He'll look to switch the play. No, he stays right. There's Marlon. Now it's switched over for Brame. Mighty Oak really looking to pile on the pressure here now. Cut inside, Montoya. It's a nice touch around the defender, and he shoved off the ball, but no call from the referee. Here's Vasquez. He looks to slow things down back for Campbell. Campbell inside. And the Cardinals have a free kick now. Right around the halfway line here. "28 minutes in here. And the sun is still shining despite a bit of cloud coverage here. Really couldn't ask for much better weather this evening. Free kick is taken long, but over everyone and out for an AFC Ann Arbor throw-in. AFC certainly seemed to settle down after Breitmeyer's goal. Helped take the pressure off, and looks like the men have certainly found their comfort zone. It's a good ball out wide by Morales to Montoya. He cuts inside. He goes down. The ref says no penalty. Well, it was a probing move from Montoya. He looked to cut inside the defender and did so successfully and went down. It looked like there was contact, but the ref certainly disagrees. And the Cardinals will play out now. Just a flash of what Morales can do from that roaming midfield position. He certainly likes to go forward and attack. It's not to say he doesn't defend, but he is excellent in his distribution, regardless over 5, 10, 30 yards, as was evidenced there by his ball out wide to Montoya. Now here's Vasquez. Spread wide for Campbell. Back to Vasquez. Well, he's certainly been a busy man so far, Kenny Vasquez, really playing in that holding midfield position. Good flick there by Montoya, but just couldn't find the run of Breitmeyer going through the middle. Marlon. Wide to Farkas. Still Farkas. Drops from Morales. It's a good spell of possession here for the Mighty Oak. But a bad giveaway from Morales leads to a Cardinals break. Morales makes up for it, though, and is able to set AFC back on their way. Here's Brame. Looking over the top. And it looks like Montoya was offside. Well, the Cardinals are looking to attack now. Cut inside onto his right. It takes a deflection, and it's a good save. That ball was on target. It wasn't the hardest hit ball, but it was a good save. Diving to his left from Joe Smith. Now in goal, having replaced Nick Berry after that unfortunate collision. Berry tried to carry on for a couple of minutes, but it looked like he just wasn't able to make it through this one. And I believe that was the first shot on target this evening for the Cardinals, who have, for the most part, been playing catch-up after Breitmeyer's early goal gave AFC Ann Arbor a 1-0 lead. Here's Montoya. He's got two around him. He looks to play out. Plays into trouble, though. But he wins the ball back well and steps around two before being taken out right around midfield. formerly of Toronto FC's under-23 side, Montoya, the Canadian. And you saw there how he likes to play. Montoya is a very technical player. And what you'll notice is his touch and his pace on the wing make him a very valuable asset for the Mighty Oak this year. Brame looking. Goes wide for Farkas. It's a bit long. And it's shepherded out of play by the Cardinals defender there. Throw in Saginaw Valley. And it looks like it'll be a throw in here from right around midfield. Marlon. Now Morales. Back for Brame, the captain. And it looks like it was ran out of play there. It'll be a throw in for AFC. Now Campbell, looking long. It's a nice ball. Freitas keeps it in as Morales heads into trouble, but it's another AFC throw. Pressure is mounting. AFC are really looking to double their advantage here before halftime. Played in by Vasquez. Breitmeyer in to win. Now Freitas. Here's Morales. Touched back for Vasquez. Into Farkas. The Mighty Oak have some numbers now. Farkas looks to play it square. And the Cardinals defender ushers it out for an AFC corner. Their first of the evening. And it looks like it'll be Yuri Farkas over this one. It's a good opportunity. Mighty Oak certainly do have some taller players and a good amount of height. Campbell up, Brame up, Morales as Farkas takes. It's cleared only as far as Montoya. He hits on the half volley, and it's well over. It'll be a goal kick for Saginaw Valley. Well, that was a good chance there. Farkas played a decent ball in. Not quite enough height on it to reach one of the taller players in the middle. Sergio Campbell standing at around 6'5", Matt Brame at around 6'3", Hector Morales at about 6'2". Certainly some good options from set pieces for the Mighty Oak this year. And it was Jordan Montoya on the half volley who fired over there. Now Saginaw Valley looking to play through the middle. And it's out for an AFC throw-in. Farkas looking to flick it through two defenders. He ends up with it. Good turnout tonight from the AFC fans, the faithful, in this season opening friendly match here at Huron High School. An unusual location for the Mighty Oak, as this season they will call Skyline High School in Ann Arbor their home. We certainly appreciate the support. It's getting a little colder out here now as the sun starts to dip a little bit behind the stands, and you see some of the fans there with blankets on. The players are right in it. Looks like Farkas has moved more central as Joe Smith comes to gather. He'll roll it out for Campbell. Now Vasquez back for Campbell. Smith surveying, and he'll look long. Good ball finds the head of Farkas, but his header wasn't able to connect with anyone in blue. Here's Vasquez for Morales. Playing into Montoya. And the ball's picked off his feet there. And all the way back to the Cardinals goalkeeper. Some good pressure down the right from Kyle. KB9, as he's known, the goal scorer this evening so far for the Mighty Oak. Now Morales looks to play to the left. It was a good ball. It's cut out by the Saginaw Valley defender. Back now for Morales, it falls into Montoya. Montoya cuts inside on the right into Breitmeyer. He finds the trialist Marco Bernardini, whose ball over the top was cut out as it falls now to the feet of Vasquez. Back for Luda Asaigo, but he's whistled for the foul, or maybe it was Morales there. Either way, it will be a free kick for Saginaw Valley State. Breitmeyer putting the pressure on. Montoya with him. Still Breitmeyer. And Farkas, it certainly looks like the Mighty Oak are trying to pin the Cardinals back and force the long ball. Looking to use some of that height to their advantage in the center of midfield. Oh, and it's Matt Brame cutting down the Saginaw Valley attacking player and getting himself a yellow card here. And it was deserved. He certainly knew what he was after on just 42 minutes here as we approach halftime at Huron High School. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. And a good opportunity for the Cardinals right on the stroke of halftime to get back into this match here. I know they will be looking to put this ball into the box and try and find somebody. Ball played in, away by Morales. Played back in, and Smith gathers comfortably. He rolls out to the trialist Luda Asaigo. There's Marlone for Campbell. He hoofs clear. Looking for Farkas, but it's just too long and out of bounds for a Saginaw Valley throw. It looks like the ball slipped out of his hands there. never came in play. He'll give it another try. Morales giving chase. Cardinals looking to play down the right. Ball goes all the way through and back to AFC goalkeeper Joe Smith. He'll play it short for Brame, the captain. And it'll be a free kick. Oh, looks like it's a throw-in. Seagulls just has to step back and take it from a little farther. And he looks long. But over the head of Breitmeyer. Looking to chase it down now. Vasquez plays wide for Marlon. There's Morales. Oh, it's a loose touch. Mighty Oak had some good numbers going forward there. And some of those loose touches are certainly to be expected this early stage of the season. However, with a guy like Morales, we know what he's capable of, and certainly shown a couple flashes of it this evening. Some of his longer passes over the top have been on-point, pinpoint passes for him, and it's what we've come to expect. Now in his third season with the club, the Cuban. Now the Cardinals on the attack. Played out wide. And it's Montoya stepping back to help out. And he's taken down. And it looks like this will be a free kick. With Frenchie coming over to take. Back for Smith. Wide for Brame. He looks long down the wing. Oh, and it's cut out. He had two good options up front. Here's Vasquez as he rolls his defender inside and then plays wide for Marlon. And it looks like we are heading into stoppage time here at the end of the first half. And there's not much of it. That'll do it for the first half. The preseason friendly match here. AFC Ann Arbor holding on to a 1-0 lead thanks to Kyle Breitmeyer. He was played in over the top with an excellent long ball and took it down well. The keeper came out from Saginaw Valley and he just clipped it over him at the left side, tucking it into the back post to give the Mighty Oak the lead. And we're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back. It's AFC Ann Arbor 1, Saginaw Valley State University 0. Fans, welcome back to Huron High School. It is AFC Ann Arbor 1, Saginaw Valley State University 0 as we get set to kick off this second half here. And we'll be keeping you updated as we take a look at any substitutions or changes. As per usual with any preseason match, if there are changes, they come thick and fast, and we do try to keep you as up to date as possible. Right off the bat, it looks like we have another trialist into the match. Playing in central midfield, Danny Dragoy. Danny is a futsal player, captain of the local Ann Arbor Mud Puppies futsal team. Played in Albania, I believe, as well for a while at the professional level. As we get set for kickoff here, and it'll be the Cardinals starting. Playing now from the right side of your screen to the left. Here's Breitmeyer onto the ball early. Drops back for Farkas. Farkas trying to work his way out of trouble there. And it drops all the way back for Campbell, who will play back to Joe Smith. Frenchie with the header. Montoya tries to settle. And it's played up long. Farkas looking to get on the end of that one. There's Dragoy in the middle winning a header. And it looks like the Cardinals are back in possession here. And it's Breitmeyer heading in on goal. He cuts, and he finishes. What an excellent goal. A second of the day for Kyle Breitmeyer. KB9 doubles the advantage. It's AFC Ann Arbor 2, Saginaw Valley State University 0. Well, he took on several defenders there. Got it onto his favored right foot. And with a low drive, he buried the ball in the back of the net. Really nothing the keeper could have done there. 2-0 AFC. It's a bright start. The second half here for the Mighty Oak. As the Cardinals are looking to hit back. Now Campbell. He'll play long up the right side. And Breitmeyer's in on it. The keeper came out to clear well and settle it back down. And it goes all the way through for Joe Smith. Here's Campbell. Back in for Vasquez. Brame looks long for Montoya. And it's a foot race down the left side, but it'll roll out. It's marshaled well by the Cardinals defender for a Saginaw Valley goal kick. And the sun is making its first appearance of the evening here, really on the field, just kind of streaking through. Certainly not the warmest of days, but it's much appreciated and welcome sunshine here in Ann Arbor.
Just leave it there.
Bouncing around in the midfield. Played out wide now Ball comes into the middle, and Frenchie is there to partially clear out to Campbell. And in the end, it's Freitas who plays us out. Breitmeyer now wide to Jordan Montoya. It's a good run down the left side from Morales. Into the box, and it's just too long for Farkas. He couldn't quite find it. As Breitmeyer goes to retrieve down on the right-hand side. Now Vasquez, back for Frenchie. The Cardinals look to break now after a good interception. But the midfielder just overran it. Now Danny Dragoy on the ball. Back for Brame. Certainly has been much of the same in this second half early on here for the Mighty Oak. Still controlling the possession and looking to attack every opportunity that they have. As Marlone steps inside. He was looking for the run of Farkas, who was offside, so he left it and let it roll all the way back. More pressure now, trying to force the long ball. It'll be a throw-in for Saginaw Valley. There's Campbell trying to win the header. The attacker turns inside. Can't find his way past Matt Brame. There's a ball into the box. Cleared away by one of the trialists of this evening, Luda Asigo, who finds Dragoy, another trialist for the Mighty Oak, trying to earn a spot on the 2018 roster as Yuri Farkas is chopped down on the right wing, just approaching the midway line. And the Saginaw Valley player will earn himself a yellow card for that challenge. Farkas looks to be okay, certainly a sore one, but looks like he'll be all right. Marlone drops back for Sergio Campbell. And Vasquez. Wide to Brame. Campbell up the right side to Farkas. It's a good ball. He controlled it well. Now Freitas to Morales. And it's given right back to Morales. Looking inside for Breitmeyer. The Cardinals are able to clear and will look to break going up the right side. Throw in now for Saginaw Valley inside of AFC Ann Arbor's half. Now Farkas giving chase down the right. And it's a miscontrolled pass there. It'll be a throw-in for the Mighty Oak, which Farkas takes quickly. He's looking down the right wing for Breitmeyer. Certainly no stranger to playing out on the wing. Breitmeyer transitioned between a wing player and a striker last season for the Mighty Oak. Certainly looks to be comfortable in both positions. As Marlone wins the ball back. Now Campbell. Inside for Morales. Vasquez plays wide to the touchline. Now drop back for Vasquez. Kenny Vasquez, the Ann Arbor native, certainly seen a lot of the ball this evening, playing in that holding midfield, defensive midfield position. Here's Fritas inside to Dragoy. And it looks like Yuri Farkas was whistled for a foul there. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. Saginaw Valley looking for any kind of a route back into this match here. It's been all AFC this evening. Currently 2-0 for the Mighty Oak. Now Brame inside for Vasquez. And you see there, it certainly looks to be the case that Coach Rudlin is looking to use the pace in the wings from those wing-back players. Marlon Fritas playing on the right side, and Luda Asigo on the left. As every time the Mighty Oak go forward, Vasquez drops in between Brame and Campbell to play more of a back three. Certainly looks to be one of the areas that Rudlin has been able to exploit so far this evening. Now Montoya was looking for the run of Farkas, but he wasn't able to find him. And Saginaw Valley will be coming back the other way. Campbell steps in. And the referee is going to whistle for a foul here. It'll be a free kick. Brame settles nicely. And he looks to clear long. Looking for the run of Breitmeyer. He wasn't able to find him. And it looks like now there was a foul whistled on Luda Asigo down on the left-hand side. Free kick, Saginaw Valley. And one thing I've noticed this evening is that Saginaw Valley has certainly not looked to take too many of their free kicks long. They've been playing short and trying to play to feet. It doesn't seem to have worked out so far. It looks like they'll try and get a couple guys in the box here as it's played in. It's a good ball. Oh, and there was a high boot there. It looks like Sergio Campbell maybe got kicked in the face. The referee has spotted that, and it'll be a free kick. As Matt Brame has a conversation with the referee. Something certainly seems to have bothered him. Joe Smith now back to take this free kick. Looking long. As the ball drops for Dragoy. He's not able to bring it under his control. The Cardinals have some numbers going forward here. One of the more rare occasions this evening. Nice touch from Campbell. As the ball goes out wide. Fritas. A physical battle there. Been physical for him all evening, a lot of tight spaces. Saginaw Valley have been looking to really close that channel down. As Vasquez gets taken down, but no foul. Saginaw Valley's midfielder will take aim, and it's deflected. Will be a deep throw in here. Another opportunity for the Cardinals to try and get something out of this match. It's taken long. Frenchie to clear for Farkas. Hector Morales and Kyle Breitmeyer giving chase now. As we just tick past the 60-minute mark in this match. Oh, it was a loose touch. Campbell was wise to it. Play back for Joe Smith. Pressure from Farkas now. As Campbell heads clear. Farkas drops in for Hector Morales. He plays out wide to the left for Montoya as Dragoy joins. Now Asigo. Back for Dragoy. Oh, and he's not able to control it. And it'll be going the other way. Now Saginaw Valley looking to play out wide. The goal kick is just a little bit long. Now Fritas to take the throw. Inside for Morales, but he gives the ball away. And again, it's a free kick opportunity for the Cardinals that's taken short. They're certainly looking to get hold of some possession here, but have not been successful against a strong-looking AFC Ann Arbor side here this evening. It's 2-0 as we are just under a half hour here to play at Huron High School for AFC Ann Arbor. Now Brame plays square across the top of the box for Campbell. Wide to Fritas. And it looks like we have a couple of substitutions coming in here for the Mighty Oak. Yuri Farkas exits the field of play. Coming in place of him is a trialist, Pat Rose, as Hector Morales also leaves. Now entering is Leonardo Abonizio. And Jordan Montoya also exiting for AFC Ann Arbor. And it looks like that'll be Andrew Hill replacing him. There's Marlone inside to Dragoy, looking wide. Hill giving chase. Saginaw Valley are on the break here. And it's a good tackle by Vasquez, but they maintain possession, and it's in front of the goal. And it's tucked in. Saginaw Valley have one goal back. Right after the substitutions. It's 2-1 here at Huron High. It looks like there was a bit of confusion between the lines there. Vasquez came in and made a good sliding challenge to win the ball, but it deflected. It was an unlucky bounce for the Mighty Oak. Led to a good position and some numbers advantage in the box for the Cardinals there. There's Breitmeyer. Out wide as Leonardo wins a corner for AFC Ann Arbor. I believe it's only the second of the match here this evening. And AFC have certainly been able to capitalize on a couple of good opportunities that they've had. Both goals coming through Breitmeyer. KB9 kicking off his 2018 campaign. In good fashion here. He'll be certainly looking to make something from this corner. Now Vasquez. Looking to make some good moves down the right here. The Cardinals are able to defend, and they'll be looking to break here now. Certainly a much different complexion to this game at 2-1. As we all know, despite the friendly status, these players want to win. And it looks like there is an early yellow card there. I believe that went to Leonardo there. He's only been on the field a couple of minutes. It looks like he had tried to delay the game. The referee was having none of it. As the Cardinals look long over the top. Pass to Seago. The attacker goes down, but the ref says no, play on. As Joe Smith gathers. He plays it high, but not too long, and the Cardinals are able to stay mostly in AFC's half. Vasquez looks to settle. He plays wide. Brandon Katona now playing on the left wing. Back for Brame. Now into Andrew Hill. Back to Smith. It's moments like these where the experience from players like Campbell and Brame and Breitmeyer can really bring a calming presence to this team. You certainly don't want to lose your head as the host in one of these early preseason friendlies. Breitmeyer looking to bully his way past the defender. The keeper comes to gather. And he looks to throw the ball out to his left-hand side for the Cardinals to attack. It's good pressure from Pat Rose there, another trialist this evening. As he deflects the ball out. Andrew Hill inside. Now Leonardo. There's Hill, the former Lansing United man. As the ball finds its way through to KB9. Now Brame. Here's a Seago. Oh, and it's a giveaway there in the middle of the field, but Andrew Hill is back to close the door as the Cardinals are still looking to find a way to bring this game back to level. As it stands, it's 2-1 for AFC Ann Arbor. The Cardinals have certainly been piling on the pressure here since they scored. Looking out wide for Marlon. Played over the top. And it looked to be chested, but the ref decides it was a handball. Saginaw Valley looked to play out. As we're almost fully under the lights now here at Huron High. Here's Andrew Hill. Breitmeyer. Still working hard, hoping to find his hat trick. And it looks like it'll be center back Matt Brame exiting after another solid performance from him. Entering into the match now, number 18. Marco Bernardini. He did see some action in the first half as well. It looks like he's back on now to replace Brame as a central defender. And it's actually Vasquez who plays now. The trialist Marco playing as a wingback. Now wide to Luda. It's Breitmeyer, now wearing the captain's armband, looks to make the run up top. Andrew Hill. Out wide for Pat Rose. As he tries to cut outside. Only as far as Bernardini. Now Dragoy. It's better from the Mighty Oak over the last few minutes. They certainly seem to be settling back down after the Cardinals got one back. And the Cardinals were in there behind the Mighty Oak defense, but the ref was well aware. And actually, it looks as though he's pulled it back. The run was offsides. The ref had called it for a foul earlier. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals here. And that's Kenny Vasquez sweeping clear to give the Cardinals a corner. It's good cover from him, the Ann Arbor native. It's a dangerous set piece to have to give away. Cardinals certainly forced his hand there. And the ball's played into the box. It's a good-looking ball headed away by Andrew Hill. Now Pat Rose, and he's taken down. Oh, and the ref decides that he's given away a free kick. It seemed to be that the trialist, Pat Rose, had won the ball cleanly, but the referee has seen something that we clearly have not here from the booth. It'll be a free kick in a very good spot, and this is exactly the kind of opportunity that the Cardinals are looking for. Provides them with a good chance to level this game with just under 20 minutes remaining. Some of the height has certainly been substituted out of this team. You have Campbell at 6'4", 6'5". You have Brame at 6'3", Hector Morales at 6'2". All of these players have been substituted now, and certainly looks to be a little bit shorter of a wall than maybe we may have seen in the first half. Cardinals free kick here. It's on target. It was actually a little wide there from Cardinals attacker. Looked like it might be sneaking in there at the bottom right corner. But Joe Smith had a better angle and knew otherwise, letting it go out for a goal kick for AFC. Into the middle now, Breitmeyer giving chase. Brandon Katona hasn't seen much action since coming on here. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago down the left side. It's mostly been coming for the Mighty Oak this evening. Looking to attack and exploit on the right-hand side of the field. Now Andrew Hill. Wide for Vasquez. In for Pat Rose. And Bernardini is muscled off the ball in the middle of the field. Andrew Hill trying to get back and cover. Oh, and it was a good opportunity. As the Cardinal striker just drags his shot a little wide with the left foot. Again, Joe Smith keeping a cool head. He knew that was heading out. And he'll step back for another goal kick here. And with just about quarter of an hour remaining at Huron High, certainly the time to try and settle this match down. Mighty Oak will be looking to make the most of their chances should they have any more and really just see out this victory as best as they can without giving anything away to the Cardinals here, who are certainly still looking to get back into this game. As mentioned, it's a friendly on paper, but the Cardinals and the Mighty Oak alike both are looking to win this match. And that's going to be heading back to AFC. Back from Marlon. He drops all the way back to Smith. Now for Andrew Hill. Here's Smith. Cardinals putting on some pressure now. Andrew Hill plays out well to Danny Dragoy. He does nicely to settle the ball. Now Pat Rose. Now Dragoy. Trialists linking up well there. Looks like it ends up off Dragoy for a Saginaw throw-in. Breitmeyer. A lot of life still left in those legs, despite it being later on here. He's one of the few who's put in the entire match up to this point. As the ball falls, it's Bernardini, the trialist, who ends up getting the ball clear just barely. Now Andrew Hill. And it's given away. Breitmeyer and Katona looking to close down up top. Mighty Oak are certainly in maintaining mode here, trying to stay compact at the back and look for opportunities on the counterattack as the Cardinals start to push more and more numbers forward, trying to find a way back into this game. Now Rose. That'll be a throw-in for AFC Ann Arbor. And it's just over the head of Breitmeyer there up top. Andrew Hill. Stepped in. Katona. Now he goes wide to Dragoy. And they're on the counterattack. It's played in through. Brandon Katona. And he looks to win it shoulder to shoulder with the keeper. He keeps it in. And looks like the keeper has palmed it behind. The ball had crossed the end line already, and it'll be a goal kick. It's exactly the kind of opportunity I was mentioning. AFC Ann Arbor are certainly looking to break as soon as they get the ball now and really see out the rest of this match here. Maybe pinch one goal back and double the advantage there. Now Hill. Wide for Asigo. Here's Marlon. And Hill. Now Dragoy. Back for Vasquez. Now Dragoy, a bit of a loose touch there. Leonardo in the middle helps. The Cardinals are certainly not relenting. Ball goes out to the right-hand side for Saginaw Valley. It's a nice touch. He looks to play the ball into the middle. It's cleared by Asigo. Again put into the mix. Andrew Hill clears. Tregoy back to Leonardo. Wide for Asigo. As they cross into the opposition half, it's now Brandon Katona. Back for Asigo. A lot of trialists on display here this evening. Other than the one goal coming immediately after the substitution where 4 or 5 players enter the game, trialists have certainly all shown good things. Now Breitmeyer in for Rose. Down the right-hand side, he looks to cross. Breitmeyer takes a touch, settles. Breitmeyer, and it's just wide. Breitmeyer was only a couple feet away from a hat trick this evening here. He took his time and was calm and collected in the box. His right-footed drive just can't find the inside of that far post. As we enter the final 10 minutes of play here at Huron High. And 10 minutes is certainly plenty of time from the Cardinals' perspective as they look long over the top. Asigo back to cover. And Hill head clear. Bit of a strange deflection, and now he's out of position. And the Cardinals were in there. There was an advantage. It looks like the referee has flagged for offside. It'll be free kick for AFC, and Joe Smith will be back to take. Smith going long. Now Breitmeyer. Hooked away by the Cardinal defender. Touched inside. He takes a shot. And Smith gets down well to his right side to gather. It's one of the first attempts that Smith has had to deal with. Not just since the goal, but really in this match since coming in early on in the first half. Cardinals have put together only a couple of opportunities, and Smith was ready for that one and able to get down well and make the save. Now Katona trying to cut inside. Breitmeyer giving chase, but he slipped a little bit. Now Leonardo Albanizo. Breitmeyer. And the ball's backheeled out wide, and it just rolls out of play. That was a dangerous opportunity. The Saginaw Valley winger was certainly going to be in there. It looks like it had taken a deflection, and it'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Crossed into the box. Asigo heads clear to the top of the box. The Saginaw striker was looking to play it over the top and have a strike, but he played it a little long, and Smith was ready for it. He came out to gather. Smith hit his goal kick, which was miscontrolled, and now it's Asigo up to Katona. Quick throw in from Saginaw. Cardinals are looking to attack. And we're almost in there behind the line. As Bernardini, one of the trialists for this evening, steps in and earns himself a free kick. Andrew Hill over it to take. It's played short. Now Hill in the middle. Looks over the top for Katona. It's a good ball if he can keep it in. He's onside. Brandon Katona does well to turn his defender inside out. And it looks like the referee was trying to play advantage, but he's seen a foul there, and it'll be a free kick. Following some nice work down the left wing from Brandon Katona. First bit of skill that we have seen there from Katona this evening. He's been working hard to get himself into those positions, and he made the most of it this time. Spinning his defender and earning the free kick. It'll be Dragoy to take. As Breitmeyer and Katona and Rose and Abonizio are in the box. Dragoy, and he forces a save. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick. He went straight for goal there. He forced the Cardinals keeper to palm over the top. It was an excellent effort. It was certainly heading in from the trialist Dragoy. As he's over this corner kick here. And it's played in. Cleared, but only as far as Dragoy. Now into the box again. It's Katona. He's gotten his head to it. And it looks like the referee says that he was the last to touch it. It'll be a goal kick. It's taken quickly. The Cardinals are certainly running out of time here. So we're into the 87th minute. And they're looking long, trying to give Kenny Vasquez some trouble down the left. Vasquez does well to usher the ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. All hands on deck here now for the Mighty Oak, trying to hold on to their 2-1 lead and see out this match with no further trouble. As the Cardinals from Saginaw Valley State University are looking to spoil the party. And here's a throw-in now for the Cardinals. It's deep in AFC territory. They'll look to take it long as they pack the box. It's a good toss. Smith comes together. It's bobbled. In the end, he got a little lucky there, but he was able to gather the ball, and now we'll press everybody forward and try and release some of that pressure. Here's Smith, looking long for Breitmeyer. He's not quite able to win it, but it's Hill playing over the top. And it rolls back into the hands of the Cardinal goalkeeper. Breitmeyer trying to chase down, and a Seago plays out. It's a Cardinal throw-in. And there's a free kick given away there by a Seago. Looks like the Cardinals will have a late opportunity here to load that box again and try and find some equalizer here at Huron High. Two players standing over it, and two in the wall for the Mighty Oak. Ball comes in to the back post. He was wide open at the back post for the header. He looked to find a teammate as the ensuing shot rolls well wide of the goal. That was a good opportunity. The Cardinals were not able to capitalize there. He was wide open at that back post. And as he tried to head back into center, he only was able to find a Seago. In the end, the ball was cleared. As Smith takes the goal kick. Flicked on looking for Dragoy. It'll be a throw-in for AFC Ann Arbor. As time is running out here, we are into the 90th minute. We'll be keeping our eye on the sidelines to try and find out if there's any stoppage time here at the end of this match. Now Andrew Hill. Breitmeyer back to Dragoy. Now Breitmeyer, the goal scorer with 2 this evening. Back heel to a Seago. Running down the left. As he looks to touch it past his defender. He's able to win it back. But in the end, there's no foul there. He was certainly looking for the call, and the ref seemed to know it, and it was a goal kick. Taken quickly by the Cardinal keeper. Vasquez brings it down. He's tugged to the ground, and it'll be a free kick for AFC Ann Arbor. Taken quickly and played wide. Here's Pat Rose. Albanizio is looking for the run of Dragoy there. And it's played long again from the Cardinals goalkeeper. It's Marlin who heads clear. De Freitas has had a nice match this evening. Certainly switched up his position now after the substitutions for Brame and Campbell, and he's playing in more of a central position to help try and see out this match. Now here's Breitmeyer. And he tries to slow things down a little bit and use a little bit of clock. We are into stoppage time here. Katona giving chase. As the Cardinals look for one last attack. They play it long over the top. And it finds the winger. It's a good opportunity. And he clips it. It's in. Joe Smith did what he could but wasn't able to keep it out. And as we roll past the 90-minute mark into stoppage time, the Cardinals have found themselves an equalizer. It's 2-2 here at Huron High. It's unclear exactly how much time was added on to this match, but it was time for that attack, certainly, and the Cardinals knew they were running out of moments to try and get something from this friendly. And Dragoy looks long. It's taken down by Katona. Mighty Oak trying to get back into it. Breitmeyer wins a corner. And it looks like we'll have time for this last corner. You would assume it's the last moment of the match here. Andrew Hill to take. As the Mighty Oak load the box and look to get something back here late on. Andrew Hill. It's not past the first defender there. Headed out for a throw-in. They'll take it quickly. It's Andrew Hill. And it looks like he's going to leave it for Breitmeyer. They're going to try and do this one long. Everybody back now for Saginaw Valley. Breitmeyer, the throw. Looking for Hill. It was a good run. Now the Cardinals with maybe one last attack here. They're out wide. De Freitas clears. And that's going to do it as the ref pulls a halt to this match here. It will finish AFC Ann Arbor 2, Saginaw Valley State University 2. So you see Jake Rosen there, guy with a foot in both camps. It's all even here after Kyle Breitmeyer gave the Mighty Oak a 2-0 lead. 4 second half goals. One coming in the 92nd minute for Saginaw Valley to earn a draw from this match. It was a much changed side in the second half. As we saw a lot of trialists feature. It will certainly be a match to build upon with lots of positives and lots of room for improvement for Coach Rudlin and his staff. Fans, we want to thank you for joining us here this evening. It's been our pleasure to have you as the match here at Huron High in this first 2018 season opening friendly match finishes AFC Ann Arbor 2, Saginaw Valley State University 2.